We just left the Sassafras Harbor Marina.
When the start battery wouldn't pull the starter in, we knew we had a problem.
Probably a $20 mimosa.
It's the smallest mimosa I've ever been served.
Welcome. We are Diane, Craig, and Bonnie. We are sailing out of sight.
We go bottoms up.
Are you on? I am.
Now I am.
Okay.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
Good morning. We are underway again. We just left the Sassafras Harbor Marina. We spent 3 nights there, and boy, was I needing it. Just because I told Craig if he didn't get me to land, I was gonna gnaw my leg off.
Well, he started it.
Because we'd been on the boat for 9 days without touching land. So Bonnie and I both needed it, appreciated it greatly. Spirits are a little bit higher for right now. If you're ever in the Sassafras River, check out the Sassafras Harbor Marina.
In general, the Sassafras River is an awesome place to go hide out. It's beautiful. There are a lot of anchorages that you can choose from, and there's always an option that protects you from the wind. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the Sassafras River, the town of Georgetown, and the marina that we stayed on.
Let's see. Today, who knows what we're doing? We're motoring up the river, down river. Technically, we're going down river.
We're going downriver against the current, and we're going towards the mouth of the Sassafras, and we're going to find an anchorage that it's like 7 miles. So we left around 11-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 7 miles. So it's against the current. It's going to be almost 2 hours to get there.
We're checking our batteries and solar. And he's not watching, and this is a narrow part of the channel. So anyway, that's our morning update. Who knows when we'll update? Okay.
Maybe something exciting will happen to us.
Oh, Lord. It depends on the excitement. There's just some excitement I don't want on a boat.
I'll try to keep the excitement to a minimum.
Thank you.
See what happens.
We are underway. We've got the anchor pulled. We're headed out of the Sassafras River. Craig investigated our problem with the boat not starting and has determined that our starter battery has gone out. It has died. He's giving me hand signals. So, change of plans. We had thought about going to Gooseneck, Elk Neck State Park, where we could do some hiking and enjoy the weekend there. But instead of that, we're headed back to the Hart Miller Island State Park area.
Actually, it's Baltimore. I mean, we're going to be in the Baltimore.
Craig's telling me we'll be in the Baltimore area, which yes, that is not far from Baltimore. But rather than hiking and having fun, he's going to be going and buying us a new starter battery. And whatever else we need to correct this. So, anyway, never can make plans too far in advance because they're just going to change.
We couldn't make plans 3 hours in advance.
No, we can't make plans ever. So, and most of our spare time is spent fixing stuff. Don't know what the next few days will entail for us, but we'll take it as it comes, I guess. Haul is released. And haul is released. Tell me when.
Okay, we're ready to pull it out. Okay. Release the jack preventer.
We're not planning on jibing?
No, we're going upwind.
Okay.
We're on a broad reach.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. The wind's still a little shifty. So what we're doing is this right now I'm setting with just the mainsail. So I want to see what it does in this wind and against this current all by itself. And I think we want to tighten that out haul up just a little bit. That's good. And I may ask you to let it out too, so. Can I get you to come to this side and we're going to try to pull this traveler up?
Pull this traveler up.
And I'll release this side.
Okay.
And I think you can pull it up. Can you pull it now?
Nope. That's as far as I can pull it.
Can you pull it some more?
That's as far as I can pull it.
Well, this one side gets tight, then you can't pull that side. So I have to feed it slowly. Can you pull it? It's got a little tension on it because
Yeah. Nope. Can't pull it anymore.
I'll go into the wind a little bit. Take some pressure off of it. Keep trying to pull.
I'm trying. Hurts my hand.
You don't have to try that hard.
That's the only way I can get it to move.
There you go.
Is that far enough? It's hitting that.
I know what it's doing. It's not doing anything. It's just hard to pull.
You're fixing to lose your dinghy pump.
Okay, that's good. That being over there will give us a little help on the angle. Okay, why don't we shut the engine off now?
Do we take a chance on it not starting?
So now we need to play with this outhaul because I want to see what kind of sail shape we can get to help with our speed. Because right now we're doing 3/4 of a knot. Release the outhaul, and I don't mean release it a bunch. I mean release it little by little.
Right.
Right there. Hold it right there. Set. That sped us up a little bit, seems to. Let's ease out a little bit more and see what happens. Let's hold it right there and see how we do. Okay. Let's let it sit there a little bit. Just as a point of reference, we're sailing at an angle of 35 degrees, which is pretty good. A lot of this stuff, I don't know what the boat's capable of, and I don't know what it's capable of with our sail configuration. But right now we're pointing at 35 degrees, which is pretty good. We have a 10 knot wind. We're going into a 1/2 knot current, and we're doing 3 knots. Very little experience myself, but I think that's not too bad considering that our jib is a 95% jib. She keeps sticking her feet underneath my butt. We got the sails trimmed, I guess, probably the best we have ever done. We've still got a 1/2 knot or 0.4 knots of current against us, but we're at 11 knots. We're doing 5.3 knots of speed at a 66-degree angle. So I think that's about the fastest we've ever sailed. And we're heeling about 7-8 degrees. But for whatever reason, I guess the sail trim is good because we're moving faster than we normally do. I wished I knew what we had done right. I'm trying to keep an eye on the sails and take mental notes.
And you're taking metal notes, you said?
Mental notes. I take mental notes and then I forget what I did.
We got a barge right here that's real close to us, which, again, we're never that unnerved by barges because we've dealt with them so much in Galveston, or I should say in Houston. But this particular guy is outside of the channel. He is not following markers. He's making his own path. That is the stuff that is alarming. That is what happened when we got hit by the barge in the middle of the night. They weren't in the channel either. They make up their own rules of the road. And you're not going to battle them. They're going to win.
Thankfully, there was no excitement, and 8.5 hours later, we made it to our anchorage.
Yesterday when the start battery wouldn't pull the starter in, we knew we had a problem. So this is what we have for our electrical setup here. Our battery switch, when it's in the on position, we have our house bank that's on, and we also have our start battery that's on. They're two separate circuits running through this switch. We have the ability to combine both the house bank and the start batteries. So what we did was when the start battery wouldn't pull the starter and start the motor, we switched this switch to both, and the engine started no problems, which makes us think that the start battery has died for some reason.
It's time to head to shore in search of a battery. If I haven't said it before, I'll say it now. I really love our sugar scoop. It sure makes getting in and out of the dinghy super easy, as well as loading and unloading supplies from the boat. Craig thinks he knows where to go.
I went to the wrong place. Again.
Found it.
So we got an interstate. We put the load test on the old battery, and as soon as you hit the load, the voltage went to 0. So it was completely fried. What's interesting is that it happened like one start was fine, the next start was nothing. Got a new interstate, 1-year warranty, and it's $10 cheaper than West Marine. And I didn't have to go to West Marine.
There you go. What's the name of this place?
This is Long Beach Marina.
Long Beach Marina.
There it is. New battery. Now all we gotta do is install it.
Success.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning, and we are headed over to Bowley's on the Bay for some brunch.
Okay.
Finally get to have some brunch. That's called,
Claire's favorite meal?
now what's it called when you're upscale? We're
Posh.
Yeah, it's posh.
We're very posh.
We're being very upscale. So we'll leave our dingy old sailboat and go to brunch.
Parking is easy. All you do is pull on shore, check out the menu and order. What did we choose?
Potato waffle. It's a waffle made of potato flour. Scrambled eggs and chicken.
I got buttermilk biscuits with sausage gravy and potatoes. It is also very good.
Bonnie got a pup cup for breakfast. That was full of whipped cream, so she's very happy. I'm curious to know how much this mimosa is. Probably a $20 mimosa.
It's the smallest mimosa I've ever been served.
Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and ring the little bell. Bottoms up! Thanks for watching.